What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some Fallout 76. I love it how I get a bot 4 minutes in. It's abysmal. Well, we're here today with some Fallout 76 to check out their new building update. Doesn't seem like... I mean, I haven't tried to build anything yet. I haven't even looked at the budget. God, I hope there's more budget. God, I hope there's more budget. I don't even want to open it because I want there to be more budget. But let's go. Oh, the camp menu has been updated. Select the category and expand to explore. Some important controls have changed, and these updates are now shown on the button bar. Explore the camp section to help menu for details on the alternative controls and input shortcuts. Switch to build, modify, okay. Navigate, okay. Back and cancel. Snap, collide, free placement. Items with red icons cannot be built unless their conditions are met. Open option widget to filter buildable, unlockable, known, show hide variants or expanded item card info. Okay. In modified mode, you can edit, apply, or remove wallpapers, create blueprints, lock and replace items by selecting an appropriate category. You can still store, scrap, and attach wires using controls on the button bar. God, I hope they didn't change everything. Like, dude, no. What? Oh, back. Okay. God, this is gonna be a whole learning process. I don't like it. My budget's max still. Okay, you guys suck. Unless, of course, my decorations don't count towards anything. That'd be great. Decorations. Let's find out. Fish bucket. Nope. Cannot place. Work budget has been exceeded. Okay. If I didn't have to stream, I'd probably quit right now because they talk so much mad shit about how this update was going to be revolutionary, better than everything else, and yet my budget is still fucking stupid.
Like that poster can't be put on that wall because of your budget.
Well, that's... God, did I just put something way down there? More annoyed that I just like, okay, cool, so nothing can be built. That's great. Awesome, guys. So cool. Cool, so your budget didn't change squat. It's basically just made it more confusing for everybody. Nope. Talk some big smack, made it look all, oh, you make your camp look like this now. Still can't do anything with it. Wall decor, does that still cost me? Yep. Wow, guys. You did such a good job with this. I hate it. I actually hate it. I haven't really given it much of a chance yet, but right now I freaking hate it. Because it's like I was hoping so much that we'd have more of a budget. But instead, we're stuck with the same amount of crap. It's like you go to build a house and you get everything, the necessities you need to run the house as, you know, you want for your build, and then, oh, well, you don't have enough room for any of that. Okay. Okay. Me, right now, as it is, I was hoping to do more to the camp I already had, not rebuild. Like, I just wanted to deck it out with decorations. Can't even do that.
It exceeds your budget.
And what's worse? My budget looks like it's over. Up there in the bar. So I'm afraid to delete anything because they didn't shrink the budget, did they? Because that would suck. I'd be like, well, that's just stupid. You know, we're gonna find out. Because if they did, I'm gonna be... Okay, so they didn't shrink it. Oh. We can have floating out. I don't want full. It looks niche. But. I might be able to add to shit now. Modify. Oh yeah, okay. Not full of hate. Okay. Build. Storage. Oh, what a... Modify. These wallpapers. Okay, guys. I think you forgot something. I don't know if I like it. Okay, hang on. Maybe it's... If they did that, I don't know if I like that at all. Crap. Options? Now I wish I wouldn't have stored anything. Categories? basement? Uh-uh. Oh, I thought it was like literally free. Like, come on, guys, make it free. Make me happy. Oh, let's see. How? Okay. 1% is stored. Crap. How do I get to my stored shit that I should have deconstructed? Yay, I figured it out. Scrap. Alright. Now I think I need camp pieces, portrait floor, walls. It's technically a wall. I see you got. Woohoo, okay, I see how you did it. Okay, so I need enclave. I don't know, I'm iffy about this new update. I'm kind of like, okay, I kind of like it. I like I can finally put shit together and not have to worry about, like, the floating bonus is good. The structure, so that means I don't have to have stairs connecting my upper floors. Supposedly. Which is cool. Oh god. Sweet. Alright, one added bonus. Now we don't have to do all that. Now I kind of want the fence going around this, though. But there's no way I can support that in my budget, I'm sure. Is there any... Ooh, I finally can do it. Okay. We can make some necessary changes. Like, I can knock out a good portion of this now. And make it just a patio. Okay. How do I want to do this? I'm not used to it. Okay, I don't like that. Store. Problem. Build. History. Stored. Oh my god. Modify. Okay, well, place. See, they still need to work on that a little bit. But I can live with it. tolerable. Don't need to mess with it. Scrap. Build. Camp pieces. Floors. Funny, but no. Yes. Snap. Man, is it? You know, I could really use some clear skies and sunny instead of this drizzle while I'm building. Modify. Uh-huh. Store. Build. History. Stored. Weather control Mothman. The hell? Thunderstorm. I want the I hope they make the radiation one available for everybody eventually, which would be great. I missed out. Modify. Sweet. Ah! There we go. That looks way better. But I'm debating if I should just make it all wood through here. I don't think so. Kinda like that. Not gonna complain too much. Please agreed. I want the screen door. Oh, it's overkill. All metal outside of that, though. Artemis, I am watching you. Let it be known, cat. My cat's been promiscuous and asshole lately, so I've had to keep an extra eye on him because he's spiteful and kind of a douchebag. So if you guys give me just a second. Yeah, I like that. That I do like. So, I don't need unnecessary stairs. These ones are fine. Those, however, aren't necessarily needed, and I could just... Whoa, that was weird. Technically, you could get rid of that too. That's kind of tempting. What's up, Artie? No. There ain't nothing up here you need to be worried about. I don't know what's up with you lately, you acting all weird, but if you ever think about being promiscuous up here at my station, you might turn into a pair of slippers. Not gonna lie. Just came up here and he was like sniffing the air. I'm like, what the heck are you doing, dude? I don't think so. History stored. Oh wait, we need floors. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's gonna be kind of weird. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. As of yet. Let's see. Let's see. Is that roof? It is. Whoops. So we're actually gonna go.
First, you can now scorch
Script.
in this wasteland coming to
Build. Camp. Roof. Oh, okay, thank you. There we go. Got pieces.
no medic, but I
Alrighty,
do
walls.
not think this skill pack will do the trick for you.
Then I have to figure out. I'm assuming that's in modify now, and it's wallpaper. Okay. Bam. Sweet. I forgot to take that light out of there. Whoops. Took the wrong door.
Make sure to pay your
Where'd the light go?
respects whenever you
Shit.
come across a fallen brother.
Seriously, what? Wait, I think I see it. There we go. Much better. I was like, where did the light go? That's not good.
Drop and give me 100.
I've got all this porch space. Food chickens. Okay, that's right. We're gonna do a patio. Well, first we gotta get rid of all this extra. stuff we don't need. Build history, storage. Helped a little bit.
I think I just stepped in. Guts. How disgusting.
Hmm. What is that considered? Resource? Maybe a structure? Okay, maybe not a structure. It's not storage. Maybe... I'm looking for the fire pit. I wouldn't call it a utility. It's not crafting. I guess it's fire. Just gotta make it a little more homey. Alright, let's see, what else can we do? It's probably more of a decorations. Clutter. Eh. That's what I did earlier. Some rad barrels hanging out. Like radioactive here anyway. Mechanical bowl. Lawn and garden. Oh my god, it's Walmart. That doesn't look too bad. Massive tree. And a cat. That's a novelty, that's sad. So is that. Outdoor. Yeah, we need dish. Holy frickin' flags. Went all out with the flags. The Red Menace. Sunflower. Huh. Need one for ghouls. I don't think we need an outdoor rug. Freaking billboard. It's great. Yeah, no. If I had some of these, I would use them. But I don't. Taxidermy. Eh. Toys or vehicles. That's cool. Wow. Don't touch my stuff. It's getting close to that time of year, right? Pumpkin. No, I know where I'd put one. I was really hoping to put something else out here. Guess it's not too bad now. Ah, I know what I could do. got the fire. Not really room for it, though. Then again... I was thinking the hot tub. I could put it in the hot tub. I could. View's awesome, though. Missing something. Just is. Huh. Why would they have it somewhere else if it's considered a decoration? Okay. Wall decor then. That's fine. There it is. Just put the Raider flag there. Well, not Raider. Let's see, is there anything else outside that we can put up? Still feels empty. Oh, now I can put those in there and make it look more stable. That's sweet. gonna assume that's still gonna be covered under defense. Nope. Under barricades? Okay. I'm gonna say it's camp pieces then. I'm gonna say it's stairs and it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, or is it?
Of your camp.
Hold the phone. Columns. Yes.
I am no medic, but I do not think this stim pack will do the trick for you.
Eh. Okay, that's the only thing I'm kind of like, okay. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Actually, let's go back to the full column.
Someone needs to do something about civilians setting off nukes.
Sweet. Oh, it's not even.
This
Ugh.
can defensively much to be desired. Are you trying to get your supplies stolen? I think I just stepped in cool guts. How disgusting.
Yeah. Still not gonna work exactly how I want it to, but whatever. I get one here too. There we go, I can look at that.
Ammo to exterminate super mutants.
Okay. Oh, we're about to go feral again. I don't want that. I don't know what I'm gonna
Right
do
away,
with this.
Monday, eat
Seems like a waste just for it to be, but it's a roof essentially. So, you sweet. Modifications I get to make to all my bases is gonna be pretty good.
this collection is property of
Still think we should have had more budget, but it does help. It does. Like, what do I got stored right now? Let's find out. Build, history, nothing. Might have a little bit of wiggle room. New. Okay. Well, if it's not new, it's still storage. There it is. Oh, so it has to be it can't be on the wall. Bummer. Can it? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, that changes things. So it legitimately, so does it take away from rotate back. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Whoa, Nelly. Want to move it. gonna move it. So we're gonna modify, we're gonna grab it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Everything can go in there. Have all the rat away and the rat X. Doesn't have a limit. Oh my god. That and super stim packs. We're gonna start saving those. What we got in here for aid. What's the serums count? That'd be so cool. Before I pull everything out. The serums don't count. Sad. But the lunchbox do. And carry weight boosters do. But the serums don't. Come on, guys. Okay. What else we got there? Stealth boys might. Stealth boys do. Sweet. Okay. Oops, that's not what I was saying. how did it help my storage? That's what I'm more curious about. About 200 pounds. It's not bad. Alright, so... Little dog is funny.
First mutants, now scorched blood.
What to do, what to
This
do.
wasteland coming to
What is our... Drink tea, okay. Gotta catch that axolotl too. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this up here. Because right now I have not a clue. We've got our small bit of crops that we need for this area. I'm trying to think what else this place needs. A dweller.
drop and give me 100.
Good morning, Vault Tech 0820. How are you? Oh, it's fine. I mean, I'm not really per se grinding for anything. But it goes good. It goes good. The new update is... I like it. I was still hoping for more of a budget, but I was able to get rid of some things because of the new update that allowed a little bit more feng shui, so to speak. Still getting used to the new update in general, the whole new build menu and such. Oh, let's see. Put a doorbell in because I feel like it. Yeah, that sucks. That's one thing I was really hoping they were going to do with the update, or eventually do, is make it to where PC and Xbox or whatever is just all crossplay, because I have it for PC as well, but none of my shit carries over, and no, I'm fine with playing it on the Series X. I'm happy with it. I don't have any problems. And the fact that you'd have to pay, if you want first, you have to pay for 2 subscriptions. If you, just, no. I'm like, no. But yeah, that's got to be a little rough, just in there starting completely fresh. God, that would drive me nuts. I've been playing since the very beginning, so I mean, I don't have everything. I wasn't hardcore. My highest level character is almost 300. That's it. But I feel like yeah, I bet. But at least it's not the emptiness of release day, the initial release, because that was, again, it still felt like Fallout, but it was very, very empty. Just the NPCs made it way better. It felt more alive. I mean, I still played the hell out of it when it first came out, because the building enough alone was enough to keep me intrigued for quite some time. But after a while, it was like, okay, I need something more than a robot to talk to. Yeah, for sure. Yep, my biggest thing is I wish it was more capable to crossplay. Because I have a lot of friends on PC that are strictly PC. I'm not strict on anything, per se. I prefer console, only because, not necessarily games like Fallout, but I like to own my shit. Physically, if I possibly can. Even if it is, at this point, just a code on a disc. It's still a code on a disc that, let's say something happens to my account and I lose freaking everything forever, I still got that disc to put on my new account and I don't have to rebuy another freaking game. So in that mindset, I'm kind of like, well, I still prefer physical media, so. But yeah. Wish it was crossplay. Really do. Because a group of my friends would love to play it together. Yep, I feel you exactly on that. Right now I am running 3 monitors. I have the name of my gaming monitor is hysterical because it's a YERIAN. And when you say that, it sounds like urine. And it's hysterical. But it works great. I love it. I've had it for over a year now, and I've had no issues with it. And I like little samurai dude. But other than that, then I'm running just some Walmart monitors for my other stuff, and then I'm also running with a Chromebook to oversee. So I stream on not only YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So instead of trying to put that whole load on just my PC, I like to see what's going on from a different perspective or device. Make sure everything's running smoothly. So yeah, I still want the Corsair just put out, I don't remember the name of it, but it's like the little monitor tab or whatever the heck it is. I don't know what it's called. I saw it on my feed and knows about it. But to have that would be dope, especially if I can just put my Discord on that. For my followers and my friends, it would make everything so much simpler, but hey. But I feel that for sure. Streaming is a whole ball game that I've slowly just tried to do more with as time goes by. Exactly. I've seen a couple of different things. Specifically, like, there's those mini, like, monitors, and then I saw Corsair's thing, and I was like, dude, I totally want that, but I probably can't afford the price tag. Yeah, I was gonna go see how... Another thing that I like, I know that they don't want to do that, but, in this game, is if I could do a little more with my shelters. I know they don't want item duplication to be super heavy, and I understand, but still. Yeah, for me, I started streaming Destiny and, like, Halo and shit. Like 6-7 years ago, and that's like, it wasn't Twitch. It might have been Twitch, I can't remember, but it was like YouTube, I think, and it was with a friend of mine, and I didn't have shit. There was nothing. There was no voice to it. It was just straight gameplay, and that was right when streaming was starting to, like, really explode. But it just, like, the amount of money that you had to push into it was obscene. So I just slowly, little by little, collected my shit. The most expensive things came from the COVID times, where everything electronic was excessively expensive. Like, I had a 1070 Ti graphics card that cost me $600 freaking dollars, and now you can get one for like 200 bones, no problem. And it was all because that 300 price hike was because of COVID, and like, it was just nuts. It was a bad time, but I'm still improving, still getting there, but it does take time. So I wish you the best of luck. Because it can be fun. For me, I can't necessarily game without streaming now because I feel like I'm not doing myself my own justice. Yeah, that's not bad. I've got a 3060 right now is what I'm running in my PC. I actually got mine for a trade to my brother, I believe, because he upgraded to, he went full PC. He's like, I'm done with consoles, I'm building a PC, he had me help him build it. Well, he started with a prefab. I think it was a Intel, I can't remember what the name of the PC was, but and then he's all like, all right, I want to take what we can from this and turn it into a regular gaming rig that I can just upgrade over time. Well, we went to go do that, and we basically just rebought everything but the graphics card, and then slowly down the line, he's like, well, I don't need the graphics card anymore. Here, yours is only a 1070 Ti. Take the 3060. I'm like, all right, sweet. So that's what we're doing now. I mean, it works a lot better for me, but I don't do a lot of PC gaming. I have the capability, but I use my PC mainly for the stream. I have tons of games for it, but I find trying to stream multiple platforms on one PC and also gaming off of it can put a lot of strain overall. I feel that. I do understand. See, for me, Fallout First and Xbox, I've had Xbox Live since the early Xbox 360 days. And I've had it. It's never been shut off. That's one thing I've kept. I have PlayStation Plus too, but that has been more of a thing that I've considered canceling only because I don't PlayStation that much. Yeah, I can feel that. Kick, Twitch, and YouTube as of right now. I keep hearing this. I get these bots showing up on my stream all the time about come to Stream Boo and all this. I'm like, I've never even freaking heard of no Stream Boo before. And I'm gonna tell you right now, streaming on Kick is different for me. You're the first person legitimately from Kick that I've talked to in quite some time. I think I've got 2 or 3 other followers, but other than that, it is bot freaking heavy. Like, bad. Like, I've almost got 80 followers on Twitch. YouTube, I've got about 40 subscribers, and Kick is at 24. But I tell you this now, the Kick is 90% bots. That is the... But... I feel that. I honestly started all this as an archive for myself, because, well, I just wanted something other than, you know, pictures and D&D notes and writings and everything to be left behind after I'm dead. I wanted more than that. I wanted to, I don't know, because I got kids and shit. I wanted something to be there, to hold that memory together, kind of. So I started the Twitch with the YouTube as more of, because I didn't like how Twitch was like up 7 days and your video's gone. It's kaput. It's disappeared. It's in the Phasmal. And YouTube just lets you continue to archive all of your videos. So I just started doing YouTube, and then my buddy's like, hey, you should stream Kick anyway, why not? And I was like, sure, why not? Ooh. T-Mobile, dude, I have, Midwest for mine, which is fiber optic. Way better. Fiber's nice. I don't know about T-Mobile, but yeah, fiber is the shit. I can sit there and download pretty much anything I want within 20-25 minutes. I mean, some of the heavier stuff that runs like 150 gigs I'll have done within an hour, sometimes faster. But if no one else is chilling in the house, it'll be done in a half hour. But yeah, so far, as long as you're running 140 megabytes isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. I mean, that should be able to run Twitch and YouTube without significant... Well, okay, well, that depends. If you're running 1080p on both, I don't know. That whole thing can be a headache. I can understand that. My best advice is constantly speed test and, like, again, watch your content from not just your PC, but if you have an alternative device. Good. Yeah, I'm running at, God, last time I checked, I'm out in the country in the middle of, well, not too bad in the middle of nowhere, but if you don't know where you're going, you can end up being lost. Well enough. Not like in the mountains or anything. We have a small town that I live off the coast of, supposedly, kind of. It's like you have a larger city that's probably about 15 minutes away, and then I've got this little speck of a city that's trying to be, I don't know, I call it Low Town. At least it's where I have for most of my life. I've called it Low Town. It's actually Lawton, but... Yeah, you say T-Mobile, and I'm just kind of like, man, I remember when I had that phone service when I was a teen, and it sucked. I hated it. God, did I hate it. Yeah, I can ramble off, by the way. I apologize. But no, streaming's a journey, definitely. Not like, I mean, if I ever make it big, cool. If not, whatever. It's all for the fun of it, really. Hey, just be thankful that it pulls Twitch barely on the T-Mobile side of it, because imagine if you were having, like, be like way out in the boonies where you had to have satellite internet. Not talking shit about like Elon Musk's SpaceX internet shit, whatever. I'm mainly talking about
Our armor in.
the other companies that attempt satellite internet. Satellite internet, I don't know about Elon Musk's shit, but HughesNet and like, there's like one other one, absolutely are dog shit. Like, you end up getting all this shit hooked up, getting excited. You know, this, again, this is like 8 years ago for me, getting excited that I'm gonna have internet again, and they're all like, yeah, you'll have about a meg worth of speed. It's fast, isn't it? And you just want to sit there and look at the person and be like, I just paid you $400 to hook this shit up and I get a meg? I can't even watch YouTube without stutter with that. Yeah, so your T-Mobile's probably way better than that cursed HughesNet internet that, dude, it is literally the cursed. It was meant for your AOL to work better. I really don't know what else I want to do. I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this up above area that I have here, but I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Orderly around here.
They've put so much into this game that I have a hard time just figuring out what I want to exactly do with everything. But one thing's for sure, I do not want to go feral, so... I don't know why I used that one. There was no need for it. All right. But yeah, overall, good luck with your streaming because it can be a lot of fun. I've made some good friends along the way, but the journey can be long. It can be, I'm still learning. Like, I have friends that walk circles around me, and they've been doing it in less time than I have, but to each their own. Work at your own pace.
Make sure to.
Always make sure you're having fun while you're doing it, otherwise it can become something that isn't as fulfilling. Also, don't let yourself be stressed on it. I'm really stumped on what I want to do next, though. Yeah, me either, initially. And I haven't made a penny. And like I said, I've been doing it, this is going on four years. But again, when I started, there was only gameplay, no voice, no nothing, zilch. It was nothing. I appreciate the follow, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, it can take some time, but it's a lot of fun. I have one follower named Tito that is, anytime that I'm streaming and he shows up, it's a riot anyway. It's a good time. There's some people that bring a lot of life to it. Of course, there's one thing, and there's gonna be days that is kind of a downer, especially if it's just filled with bots, because your algorithm or the game that you choose doesn't get put out there like you'd like it to. And always try to stream over at least 2 hours, because Twitch, I don't know about YouTube. I'm not sure about Kick, but I know after 2 hours the algorithm is. What's the word I'm looking for? Your position is more put out there, more noticeable. Twitch starts to. I noticed that you just switched from Twitch to, or Kick to Twitch as well. That's what threw me off too when you followed me, because I was all like, wait a minute. Just talking to me on Kick. Another one of my followers, which is, I can never pronounce the first part. I call him Angel all the time. Because I cannot pronounce the first part of the name ever. I'm horrible with it. Oh, right on. It didn't even pop up for Kick. That makes me so mad, because on my Kick account, it's usually, I have 3 different ones. I don't know if you're familiar with Botrix or not, but there's a tutorial if you're interested. No, it's not mine. No, I can't remember the name, but it's called Botrix. If you decide to use the site, it basically, if you're using OBS, it puts in that dock for multi-stream alerts. So that basically you can have different ones. Like for Kick, I have Ninja Scroll that pops up and it has this dude getting sliced in twine. For Twitch, as you've seen, it's Berserk with Guts and the wow, I'm so ashamed of myself. No, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, and then obviously for my YouTube, it's One Piece, and it has Luffy spinning his hat, like you would see in the center intro of each episode. Like, what do you mean it's not working? Like, for Botrix? Or stream alerts in general? Yeah, my best advice for you, like, tutorials are hit and miss. It's gonna happen, you're gonna run into issues. It is determined to happen. It can be something so simple as you click something wrong. If you end up using Botrix though, if you end up using it, the one thing I can tell you right now is if you're using it in OBS and you scroll down, you click on, you right click it, go to properties, you want to turn it into a habit each time when you go to use it, is you want to clear the cache, which gives you the option down in properties if you end up using Botrix. You always hit me up. I'm also on Discord, so if you have any questions, I don't mind helping out. I wouldn't call myself a veteran. I am slightly seasoned from a novice, so I can show you what other people have shown me. That's what I got. But Botrix was kind of my own, like, I want multi-stream alerts. I'm tired of just the same thing, so I wanted some difference in it. So that's why I decided to go with Botrix. It is a little clunky, but it works. It does work. It's been the easiest one that I've used since I started, but there might be more stuff out there by now. But if you end up having any questions, just let me know. The only other thing that I really would say, if you, depending, how are you multi-streaming? Like, are you using, I know there's a website that allows you to multi-stream. I don't use that personally. Not long ago, OBS allowed you to download an additional dock that was just for multi-stream. Then you could literally, well, it's Stream Elements through OBS. So again, once you get everything set up, if you have any questions, just let me know. I am down to help out. Yep, the dock in OBS is the shit. They fixed it too, Because initially when I had mine, I had double YouTube for some frickin' reason. And it would not, like, anytime that I would turn off one, it'd turn them both off. And I'm like, why? Why are you making me? So for a long time, when I would be streaming, I'd be streaming double my content to YouTube. And I was like, I don't even understand why it's frickin' doing this, but after a while, after they fix it, it's a lot better. It really is. I'm going to assume that the new X-Waddle, which I probably butchered that because I can't say it, is... Yep. That's what I figured. That's what everybody's over here for. Oh, and another thing, if you ever run into an issue and you're using, let's say, not the greatest mic in the world, and I still use it with a nicer mic, Voice Mod, check it out. Because you can get the free version, and the free version comes with the, it's just a simple, what's the word? It mods the voice to be clean. No crackling or anything. It helps go along that. You can like straight up change it if you want and make it like all weird and everything if that's your thing. Like I could go like magic chords and just change it up anytime I want.
Or banana. Just weird shit. And it gives you free ones like,
Santa Claus.
Or the Evolver.
Custom pitches. But no, it's just normal weird shit like that. Right. I just give out whatever I can use because I can tell you the truth, this shit gets expensive. And I don't have none of that. I have worked my way up from scratch. Right on. I appreciate that, Wicked Monk 3YZ. I want to say that's 3 years, but I'm not sure. My Fallout journey has been ongoing since 76 dropped, but I appreciate it 100%. Oh yeah, it is. This struggle can be absolutely devastating. Just gotta keep your chin up and just go with whatever you need, you know? Yeah, just... Each day, my best thing that I try to do, 100%, it's usually the kids that run through my mind first, but if you ever need a little extra pick-me-up, you just try to think of something that, you know, keeps you going, something that you want to achieve, something that you want to have done, even if in the sea of people on this planet, it's hard to do. So you got to make something for yourself, and a goal for yourself. It doesn't have to be something spectacular or anything. Like for me, it's simply just having fun, making an archive of the games that I've played, and sharing that experience, so to speak. My kids are all gamers. My son, big time, he is, he's more of the PvP for sure, 100%. I used to do the Call of Duty shit and everything. I played some Battlefield 6 for the beta. I liked it. Am I like super gung-ho, like crazy like I would have been 10 years ago? Nah, not so much. I like my single player games. Yep. Struggle though, man. In the last 6 years, shit has just been crazy. I used to. I not like my buddy though. I had a buddy of mine that was like Call of Duty to the max. You know, like hardcore. Like my game was Halo, man. That was my shit. I played the hell out of some Halo. And I remember the LAN parties and everything with Halo 1, 2. That is something that will live with me forever. And I had a blast. Yeah, for sure, 100%. I tell my friends this all the time. One streamer I can point out to, depending on, you know, what kind of games you like, they are a VTuber. He goes by Asian Q. 1, 2, 3. He's actually the one that's helped me a lot as far as setup, OBS, all that. Because I was running, before OBS, I was running Elgato, bro. Like the Elgato shit that you'd get from the little, frick, I don't even know what they're called anymore. The, wow. Goodbye. See you. That train of thought left and it's not coming back. Hey, I appreciate it. I do. Thank you so much. One thing also that I plan on doing to try to help that is for the whole month of October, thinking the whole month of October. We'll see how the first week goes. But I take Halloween masks every year, okay? And just the, you know, the chrome ones that you could find. And I doctor them up. I paint them. I sometimes take a Dremel to them. Maybe stick some deer antlers in them. You know, paint them up. I'm gonna start wearing those throughout the month of October, as long as, you know, I don't end up dying of heat exhaustion by wearing them, and as long as it doesn't mess with the voice too much. But we're gonna see if that helps at all. I've seen some streamers do the mask thing, different outfits and all that. I mean, to each their own. I changed my hat. I really would like the axolotl, and I know I can't say that. And I'm pretty sure I'm using the improved bait like I'm supposed to. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm in the right place. I could be wrong. How's it going, Asian Q? I was just talking about you, sir. Enough of the rad poles. We don't need any more. I probably still have 10 from before, like I don't want the rad poles. Stuff done for the day? It's 10 a.m. How much stuff have you done? I get up at 5:30. I swear, if it's another rad pole. Gotcha. Yep, I prep my coffee the night before, wake up at 5:30, turn it on, and then go find it. After it's done. I'm excited to get my hands on that pulse rifle and paint it. So how'd that gray filament work out anyway? You know what's disgusting too? Is that if I could have this, you know, the chatting thing go on like this every single morning, it'd be perfect because then I'd finally make a frickin' affiliate. This is like the last thing keeping me from it. And I'm like, I got everything else checked off, it's all good. And I'm just like, and now that I'm pushing the Discord, I'm also trying to push the, ooh, that was weird. No, 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 come back, fish. Don't be a radpole. Be something cool. It's gonna be a radpole. Don't be a radpole. I already have one of you. Gotcha, gotcha. Good. I hope you got a lot of it. Because the green is, I mean, even if it's not green, just the bamboo filament in general was freaking awesome. Like, that xenomorph head is, I haven't got to painting it yet, but I've been using it. Nice. Text to speech for chat. Dude, my phone is terrible at that. What makes, oh, I have no hope for anything that's text to speech. Like, I can't even, like, how often I have to fix that when I try to use it on my phone is abysmal. But, I mean, I can see where it could be beneficial. So if there's one that actually works well, I would be, oh no, it's gonna get away. It's gonna, oh no. Oh, you son of a. Oh no. Tired of catching this fish. It's usually a pain in the ass to get, but now I'm catching it constantly. Hey, as long as it can read what I'm saying into the mic, it should be okay. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna figure out where this damn fished lizard is at. Toxic waters. Reeling the September's axolotl in toxic waters. All right. So, this is bloody toxic water. So I'm fishing in the right area, I just have terrible luck. don't want to use it, but we're gonna use one. Superb. I don't mind having to read it. It's not that bad. If I'm playing like a PvP or something like that, I can see where that would be more useful, but... Another Radpole. The text-to-speech, though, that might be good. Because then it's just always rolling. This one's a fighter. Why do I feel like it's gonna be another one of those fish I already have? Okay, that's enough super bait. You're good. No problem at all. Dude, if I don't catch this thing, it's gonna drive me nuts, because I've had no problem catching the rest of them. It's been like, not an issue. Overall, the new building update is good, though. Come on. Give me the thing I need. I am in toxic waters. All right. Got it. Sweet. Got this little dog sleeping next to my chair because he's like, I want to be where the people are. Which you can't blame him. I'm the only one home. Alright, so we got another axe. Oh, oh god, I'm still not used to it though. Modify. I did it wrong again. Let's see. I actually want to take you. No. Assign. Sign. Sweet. This little guy would. He he's a little chihuahua. And then we have I'm not even sure what you'd consider him, like a chocolate lab mixed with a pit. He hangs out upstairs. He is the guard dog of the house. Then we have a long-haired lab slash... We're pretty sure she's like 13 years old. Or 11 years old. My bad. But we're pretty sure that she's like lab coyote. When we lived out at another property, she was given to us from a litter of puppies that they're all like, we don't know what kind of dog it is, but we're pretty sure it was coyote. And then the vet confirmed it, but she's the nicest thing in the world. But I'm still kind of like, The idea is, it seems unusual, but out in the country, anything can happen. And then we have a tiny little fluffy dog that came into our lives because he didn't have anywhere to go, essentially. And the person that had him didn't want to have to take him to a shelter or anything, so they brought him to us. We're like, okay. And he's really good too. I call him the Great White Sausage because he has gotten quite round since staying with us. And then I think that's all of them. And the cats, which cats. I love my cat, but he's an asshole. Yep, I feel that. I feel that. I'm not sure what mine's rated at, but I'm pretty sure if my dog jumped up here, it'd probably break. I'll join the event, why not? Yeah, I feel that. Mine cost, I think we got a deal, it was only like 110.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quality increased. Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove individual from the premises.
Yep, I feel that exactly. I am actually 6'4" myself, and I am about actually 240. I've been trying to actually lose weight recently. Stop drinking soda almost altogether.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity increased.
That's a good haul. I feel that, dude, 100%. 100%. Because I have recently been dealing with a agitated trapeze muscle in the center of my back. And it is the most annoying thing I have ever had to deal with in recent years.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
I didn't realize that back pain can inherently mess not only with your vision, your equilibrium, pain, it's just all of it. It can just mess with it all. And I was all like, nope, I'm over it. I hate it. And all because I was trying to do, I went to, like, I usually walk my road because from here to the railroad tracks is 2 miles, and I do that every day. Obviously not in the super heat that we've been having. I don't want to die. But about this time is when I'd start up again. But earlier in the spring I had tried, and my regiment usually I wear these 3-pound wrist arm weights, and I just do reps of the entire time walking back and forth.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed.
And it turned into the fact that I was losing the weight. It was great. And so when I started back up after the winter, everything was going great, and I came back and started to do my pull-ups on my pull-up bar, and I had this like immense pain hit me in the center of my back, and I was like, okay, it went away. It was gone. And then
Extraction complete. Extractors must complete cleaning and ventilation process before continuing operation. Please vacate.
I went to bed that night and I woke up in the middle of the night, and the whole room was just like, my equilibrium was off. I was dizzy. I was like, what is going on? This is bad. This is bad. And so I was all like, all right, well, I'm gonna just lay back down. Next morning, it was pretty much gone, but I started dealing with this like odd, like lightheaded sensation. I hated it. It was the worst thing I've ever had to experience. I ended up like going to the eye doctor, getting MRIs, all this shit, just a ton of it. Spent money that I didn't have, and come to find out it was just pulled muscle in my back. That whole saying goes like, you hate getting older. Nah, you gotta hate getting older. Like, can't even do normal exercises. I mean, you still can. You just got to get your body used to it. But you got to be careful, man. You just got to be more careful than what you would do previously when you were younger. That shit sucked. So now I deal with this like back pain all the time. And no, there is not a chair that is frickin' tall enough for my back. I literally bought like I want to say, shit, I'm not even sure, 1960s medieval looking Renaissance chair. It's nothing special or anything. I mean, it might have been in its prime. It's still decently nice, like old school springs and shit. Comes like way, like the back of it is almost above my head, and it was like 30 bucks at Goodwill. I had to reinforce it and everything, but it supports my back enough to where I'm all like, cool, sitting there playing D&D, not by the end of the night wanting to rip my hair out and cry about it. So, yeah, they don't make them tall enough. And the ones they do make tall enough, they want way too much money for. Darn it. What about 11? Sweet. Yep. Be lucky to get a chair for a good price. I swear, anytime I build near water in this game, it tries to drown me. Hey, I just thought of something that I think would be really cool. And now that they have this free-standing, you know, everything can float, I wonder if we're eventually going to get an elevator. That'd be freaking sweet. Get that little XP boost. It's so good, the jetpack.
Is it too much to ask that you keep things neat and orderly around here?
Whoops. Oh well. Honestly, I just love building. It's bottom line. All my places have like no budget. Mainly the stuff that I want right now. I don't even think I have very much. I got like 400 and something. I don't think Minerva's around yet. Got trade tea we could drink, but meh. I don't think there's anything in the atomic shop that I like really want right now that's cheap. Tech fountain. It's great. Dude, if that only worked. You know how awesome that would be? To roll around in the wasteland on a motorized vehicle. I've said this about Starfield. It took them forever to get, and I still haven't played it since they added the little frickin' moon rover or whatever. But a vehicle. A small vehicle. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant. I don't care. I know, we have the jetpack, but... Since we have the jetpack, we should add something else, too. Like, come on. I think adding the jetpack would be an awesome idea. Really having a hard time figuring out what I'm doing. I've got the shadowed X-Wall, we got that. We can continue to mess around and build shit. Or I can continue questing. But the only problem with being a ghoul and trying to quest is that it's... Did uranium fever just pop up again? What? We literally just got done with that. Huh. I mean, if it ends up popping off, I will jump in, I guess. No, if I'm gonna... Yeah, somebody's already got my spot. See, every time. Trying to drown me. And I've moved that darn box around. To no avail. Let's figure out, try and do what I'm gonna do with more of this over here. I don't think I have any. Let's check out more of this. I suppose. So it would be considered a resource. They do not have the Nuka Shine thing yet from Mentor. Trying to save them enough for that.
I wish I could be a scribe. Instead,
What? It produces cookies? Shit. Sadness. I don't have 1,000. Yo, I miss it when I can... Oh, some I can actually buy. And it produces coffee, huh?
I think I just stepped in ghoul guts.
I have to do that.
Disgusting.
Produces meat. See, it's cool that these are all right here. That I do like that. Hot dog cart and fertilizer. We might have to grab up that, what's this? Wait. 350? Sap collector? Second tree? I like that. For now, though, I think we're going to take the coffee machine since it's available.
Ammo to exterminate super mutants.
Yeah. Sweet, we have the budget. Whoops. Sweet, now we're making coffee too. I love the producers, okay? I absolutely do. Anything that produces in the game, I usually try to grab it up. Like, as soon as I saw the paint can shaker, I was like, that's mine. And this, I know some people are a little niche on Fallout First, but I will say that it is definitely beneficial when it comes to not only now, the aid storage, the aid storage box and the scrap box are hugely beneficial, because otherwise you are constantly fighting for storage, and right now mine is mainly taken up by fish, and because that is the other weird thing, fish does not degrade unless you cook it. I think it's cool,
Drop and
because you can mount them, obviously. But yeah, definitely beneficial. I know first costs, I think it's still like 15, maybe it's only 12, I can't remember. But with the scrap box and now the medical station box is what I'm gonna call it now, so I don't trip over my own words. Definitely beneficial. And some of the deals you get to aren't bad as well. Still just trying to figure out what I want to do with this over here. It is bugging me because it's just like empty, and that goes back to me honestly wishing they would have added just a wee bit more to the budget. Would have made me very happy. But overall, I'm trying to think what else would be useful up there. And again, I like using my space for resources more than anything else. Do not have that in use right now here. But again, I made a, my other camp loadout, I made a factory. Just with as much of this kind of stuff that I could shove in it with tons of food. Because food and lighting, all costs. The house is on water, so this is not very official.
I am not mad. I am just disappointed.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it's just like, oh, well, everything's kind of in use. What do I use it for? It's about the only thing that I don't have here. That's just to collect nuclear waste. No.
You will never have hopes of joining the Brotherhood with muscles like that.
Is it even on the ground or is it floating right now? Kind of looks like it's floating. Maybe it's just me. Whoa, 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 back up. No, that's floating.
Make sure to pay your respects whenever you come across a fallen brother.
Right on. Right on. I am still using the first PC I rebuilt. I've just been upgrading it over time. Thankfully, I have not had to do the motherboard yet. That'd make me cry. Because it's like a full teardown, and I'm like dreading that day.
I wonder if they can
But at that point, do I just build a new one?
side.
Yeah, I have hardcore OCD. Come on. I am the existing object. Whatever, it's good enough. Right on.
This collection is property of the Brotherhood.
What exactly do you do? If you don't mind me asking, obviously. I have to do something with up here. It's gonna drive me.
Make sure to drink purified
Well, that
water
sounds nifty
so
as shit.
you do not become one of those things.
So is that the? I've heard agriculture can be enjoyable, but I've also imagined it to be slow sometimes. But you're engineering, so I don't know what any of that entails because, you know, a label could mean a million different things within its own. But it sounds interesting.
You will never have hopes of joining the Brotherhood with muscles like that.
So I wonder if that's. I know I don't have enough. There's no way. There is no way I have enough budget to let me go all the way around with it. doesn't snap.
This collection is property of the Brotherhood.
Yeah, that is not gonna work the way I want it to. Yeah, it looks okay. Right on. Sounds like a better version than HR. That's a bad joke. I know. That's probably really bad. I apologize. I worked in one factory job. I've worked at Walmart, and I can tell you when I worked retail, there was good days, but there was a lot of bad days. And human resources wasn't there for you, in my honest opinion. And the factory job that I worked at, I asked myself every day how I survived, because it was a food processing plant. We did like cherries, beans, and whatnot. They canned them, all that. I tell you this. When you see when you know a company is, how shall we say, I'm gonna use the word scummy, or just overall bad, there will be signs. Those signs sometimes will be immediate, or sometimes they come out of the blue. Evil, yeah, definitely be evil. But no, the place that I worked at, and Q might know what it is. I'm not trying to give names because they are some pretty shady people. But working on this floor, you have to put all these like 100-degree cans of beans into these carts, okay? Then you got to push them into these another type of cooker. All right, so you have this machine and it raises all the cans. You got to slide them down the track, and you got to just keep doing that, filling. It goes from rounds to squares, and you do this. You got to make sure you have gloves so you don't burn your hands. Some people work without them, obviously. Well, these fine fellows, there's a lot of potholes in the floor. While these carts that weigh like 300-400 pounds would get stuck in them. So it became a huge problem. They just said, well, we're gonna fix it. Everybody's really excited. Awesome, we're gonna fix it. No more possibly smash my fingers, getting caught up, falling on the floor, damage, not good stuff. This company decided, we're gonna fix it, but we're gonna fix it the most non-intelligent way possible. Cement's too expensive, and we gotta have a permit to do that. So we're gonna do it in a way that doesn't affect the foundations of the floor. So for some reason, that was a thing. Don't know why, don't ask me, not sure. All I know is I came into work the following day, and our floor was metal. They had welded sheet metal to the floor. So yeah, that's nice, beautifully smooth. Carts roll on them real easy. And I'm talking real easy. Don't mind the fact that that same day after they did that, we ended up getting a hydraulic leak inside of one of the machines, so it's leaking hydraulic fuel all over the floor as it's running. So our sheet metal floor just turned into an ice skating rink with 400-pound carts filled with 100-degree cans of beans and or whatever we were packing that day. Yeah, it was a great time. Great time. I don't know how I survived, personally, because just from the unsanitary conditions of that place and the sheer ignorance for human lives, I'm just surprised. Honestly. Every day, I drive past the place and I just kind of look at it and like, I don't know how it's still running. The bribes must be thick. Because if I was an OSHA agent and I walked in there, I wouldn't have to walk 30 feet before I'd be like, nope, we're shutting you down, I'm done. A little bit, just a little bit. If someone says, hey, you want to come work at a canning factory, I'd probably be like, no. No, I don't. I don't. I worked at that job for like, I don't even remember how many years. I want to say 3 or 4 years. And I ended up moving to sanitation, which was the better part of my life in that job. Minus the fact that, hey, we got you some new PPE. This'll help you with them chemicals and such. Where'd you get these frickin' PPE outfits? Temu? The bleach we use alone ate through it like it was frickin' sugar versus water. You were half naked and burned by the end of the day from cleaning all of the machines. You're right. Well, at the time that I was working, they'd walk in and you'd see all the bosses running for the hills, be like, go get the bribes! Someone go get the cognac and the bourbon. We gotta make sure they have someone to rub their feet. It's just, it was bad. It was real bad. Dude, so you're telling me, so you're telling me the company that I previously worked at is worse? It could be worse than it was before? I don't know if that's possible, man. I don't know. I'm not. If you tell me that, my son's gonna come. I got my first job working it. I'm like, no, you're not. You're quitting. You can find something better. I'd rather have you work at fast food. You don't want to work there. Become one, you son of a... Yeah, it's bad. It's absolutely horrible. Again, I don't have words for it. Let's be real. Oh man, free is a lot. Dude, that's what? So it's just like, oh yeah, whoa, shit. Dang it. Rotate object. Uh-huh. There we go. Of course, the budget. I'm you. Accidentally make that one a gate. I did. Okay, so now we have a budget problem again. Yay! What am I gonna do? Really don't know what I want to do with that. But the fact that the government just doesn't regulate companies at all, so is that like super new, or is that like been for a while? Family-owned companies sometimes are the way to go. Unfortunately, the family-owned company I'm talking about, yes, it is family-owned. I'm pretty sure because it's the only one that I know of in existence. You know what, to hell with it. The place is called Honey Bear. It's evil. Oh boy. Of course. Of course. It sounds like that benefited him. I don't know if that was... Ugh. I'm not against either. Stating that fact. Because... just go back to my usual retreat, to each their own. I don't have an opinion. What to get rid of, what to get rid of. this extra space in here I didn't mess with yet. Okay, so edit, place.
Is it too much to ask that you keep things neat and orderly around here?
It's like in the wall still. Ah, much better.
What would Elder Maxon say?
This is true.
if he saw
This
the
is true.
state of your camp?
I just. Okay, so I can tell you right now that nothing going on in our world right now is all that
What
great.
should I
I mean, there's a lot of diversity right now, in which can't the world. It's such a fucked up place. Overall, it really is. It's just the world is a topsy-turvy freaking roller coaster that no one can really control. I do feel like the world has become pansy-ish and easily offended by fucking everything. Excuse my French, but someone can't say they don't like the color purple without fucking being scrutinized, as you said, and being buried for it. I usually am like, to each their own, you know. But then there's also things that I end up reading that I'm like, all right, well, that ain't fucking cool. I'm not cool with that. Like, for instance, I heard that, okay, and this is all I heard. I don't know, not stating facts, heard. But I heard that there was like some pretty questionable shit that I believe that, right, is aliens. I don't know if it's a certain group. I'm not a biased racist or anything like that at all. I have friends of all ethnicities. Okay, I have no issue with that. The thing that I have issue with is like certain groups, regardless of race, if you're sitting there chanting about how you want to kill, maim, murder, and rape other people of other ethnicities and or beliefs, that's fucked. Fucking why? Because okay, you're okay, so your belief, I'm not going to use the word God or anything like that, but you get the gist. Your belief is that those individuals need to have those things happen to them. I don't know. I'm not feeling that.
First mutants, now scorched.
I don't think open right frickin' genocide and rape is like a good thing. That's not. Just overall not that great. And I like some dark shit, okay? Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite mangas of all time and or anime is Berserk, so do not question me if I like the dark stuff. I like the dark stuff for sure, but I also know what family is, and I also know what caring for someone is, and I can tell you right now, someone says that about individuals that I care about in front of me, and yes, well. Right. Yeah, like the freaking okay, so I'm also not this is why my favorite saying is to each their own, to an extent, minus the rape, murder, and all that fun shit. Believe whatever the hell you want, you know? Do you. Live happy, because most of us don't get a chance to frickin' do that. But there's a dude that I cannot stand, all right? He's a spokesperson. And every video I have ever seen of him that I've ever watched, I absolutely detest his existence. And hang on, as I have to double check this individual's name so I'm not misnaming people. Yeah, yeah, this freaking fuckstick. Charlie Kirk, I can't stand the dude. Yeah, absolutely, positively can't stand him. He talks, and I just want to put a sock in his mouth. Like, the dude is, I don't even know. Personally, I've grown up in a Christian household, and that ain't it. Now, that said, I've seen it before. He's not the only one that I've seen it, but it's just it's not the right way of thinking of it. It's just not. I don't. The dude is like. People that come here and want to start shit, not cool. People want to come here for a better life, I'm cool with. You want to make a better life for yourself? Fine. Don't come here to make problems. If the place in which you're at is so bad that people are getting murdered in the street, which, let's be honest, let's be frank, there is parts of everywhere, even like Detroit, Chicago, frickin' everywhere. Anywhere someone can get murdered. But, like, again, I've heard some horror stories about, like, Mexico and stuff, because I have friends and family that go there, and, yeah, there's some crazy shit. So if you're trying to get away from something, and let's say that it's just absolutely that bad where people just getting gunned down in the street or chopped up or whatever, and you're trying to get away, and the only way you can do that is illegally, whatever, It's a very touchy subject. It sucks because every person bleeds the fucking same, in my opinion. And as long as you're a decent person or a good person and you have positive outlook on things, you shouldn't be damned from the get-go just because you're from somewhere else. And that I've heard some things that the Charlie Kirk dude was saying, and I'm just like, and his comparison to some things, like, okay, let's be real. We're human rights and everything have been topsy-turvy lately, like freaking crazy. Like God, we're just diving into all the wrong subjects, honestly. It's just like, it gets scary because you sit there and talk about, like, oh man, I don't want to get murdered. I don't want to, like, have my house egged or fucking rocked. But on that note, Okay. See, you say that, but I don't think it's Catholic Republican. See, okay, I'm not familiar. I'm not either side, man. I am anti. If I could be a bird, I'd be a bird. Does that make sense? I'd just fly away and not be a problem for nobody. But the ones I'm talking about, in a sense, and I say this because I have family that are Catholic. Okay. What the bad versions that I've been introduced to and seen is like, okay, you like Fallout, for instance, Vault-Tec, you know, your name. My family of Catholic, you're going to hell for that. Oh, you play Fallout? That's the devil's thing. None of what I do is okay with that part of the family. Nothing. Every ounce of my being is the Antichrist to them. Okay? I haven't spoken to the one in which I speak in a very, very, very long time, and they're actually a very close part of what's left of the family. Not my, like, direct family, but yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. And when, like, it's wild. And I don't feel like it should be that way. The world shouldn't be that hateful just based off of someone else's beliefs. Then, if that's the case, it's just terrible. Like, and as far as people like coming over here and everything, I am all for history. Yeah, more. I believe that there's something. Whatever it may be, I'll find out when the time is right. Other than that, I'm not gonna base anything off of a book. I'm not gonna base anything off of I have to go to a building to worship a specific person. I believe in a higher power, that is for sure. I believe that there is something higher out there that there has to be. I also believe that there's aliens. I mean, come on now, if you sit on this rock in the middle of this universe and think you're the only thing in it, I highly doubt it. We might be the only one in a couple of light years, but pretty sure somewhere out there, there's more. And they've also, if they might be in the same position we're in, they don't know, you know? All hail the Omnisire. Yeah, roll with the 40K. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't think there's enough room in the world for as much hate as we all spread. Because of different views on religion. I mean, thankfully, today's Christianity, I know has been subject to change over many hundreds of thousand years, or whatever, however long it's been around, you know. But, you know, you can't, like, right. Oh, yeah. Completely. All for that. 100%. Like, being able to express yourself and explain your side of it, you shouldn't be reprimanded and keyhauled for it. I mean, again, aside from the fact if you're sitting there, like, you know, I'm gonna come and butcher all of you effing mother, you know, that's not good either. That's not spreading the right kind of message at all. And if you're just openly ready to just cut people down for no reason, I mean, there's always a just cause to defend yourself, and, you know, that slippery slope that it can be. But if you're just going out of your way to be a homicidal maniac because something in a book told you to, that's pretty harsh. It's pretty hardcore. Right, exactly. I believe that every ounce of life, if given the correct direction and given the correct environment and pick and choose what you take. True. But I think everybody can benefit, and everybody can be a benefit, if given the right opportunity. And I believe that if the world is on a cycle of hate as it is, that the real crime of it is not so much what we do to what we do to each other, so to speak, but it's what we're doing to the planet in the process. What we're doing for future generations, regardless if they're going to be at war or hate each other or not. We might be burning that candle wick a little faster than we want to. Wow, that's hardcore. Like, I don't know a lot about religion. I don't. I used to go to church and all that. It's just not for me. But again, to each their own. Like, whatever fulfills you. I'm just not on the whole, you know, murder and rape train. That's not for me. I mean, a pirate's life for me and Viking blood may run through thy veins, but it was a long, long time ago. But I've got Agent Q knows this one. So, I got a twisted little bit of insight for you. So what if... I mean, you can find this online if you look up history between the two. But... Did you know that it's possible, and the connections in some aspects do match, but what if, hear me out, that God is actually Loki, and that the one that was sentenced to die in the stake was, I believe, Balder, representing Jesus. And the whole thing is that Loki pulling off the one last... There's a whole thing about it. Because if we're gonna talk religion, the closest one that I represent to would Odin's son. You know, I feel like the older you can find things, and that it's just crazy. It really is. There's this. I'd have to find a video because I'd be butchering it and not doing it any justice if I just try to explain it myself. But there's a tale that goes along with basically the Bible, but it was a tale about Loki, and it's old, and we're talking old, and basically saying how he was able to trick everyone. I want to say it was like during the time of Ragnarok, and he turned the people... Dude, it's wild. It's something wild that you'd have to look up for yourself, but the whole thing comes down to the fact that everybody's been worshiping Loki for the last, you know, however long. He changed his name. Oh yeah, I'm for sure. There's tons of... I mean, that's another reason that, like, it's hard for me to get into any type of religion at all, is that a religion is constantly reassessed for the current generation. I know it's the wrong way of putting it, and it's a bad way of putting it, but at the same time, it's exactly why it's done. Because it's to go with the times. I mean, if you look back at some of the original writings of the Bible, that shit was hardcore. And some of that stuff don't fly today. And that reels back to what I was talking about with my part of my family being hardcore, like, you know, you shouldn't wear certain clothing, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you like don't listen to that music, don't watch that movie, you're all going to hell because of it. Other than that, though, it's like, I don't know. Sitting here talking about fucking religion while I play Fallout. Shit's hilarious. God, if I can think of a couple of my friends right now, if they were in this conversation, they'd be like, it would be real interesting. But no, there's a lot of beliefs in the world. There's tons. I mean, you want to make a funny one, the flying spaghetti monster. That has a following, yo. That is a real thing. Like 100% real. Like, when my buddy told me about that, I was like, what the are you talking about? And they're like, that's my religion. I'm like, what? And he was not messing with me, and I was like, wait, what? Sometimes all the things that you hear that go around in the world today, it's almost exhausting. Yeah, but there's actual people that follow that now, dude. You know, it's just like that weird thing, and like there's individuals that consider, you know, certain objects to be their deity. There's probably dudes, the people out there that still worship celebrities like, you know, it's not that strange to the world anymore how strange people can be. But again, to each their own, because maybe they could be the best person in the world and they're just a little quirky, a little weird. So what if they worship, you know, a lock of hair they considered that they found from a long lost unicorn or some shit? We are cogs in the machine. Yes. I don't like that. Like in the Warhammer aspect, I'm like, oh, that sounds fun, and then you think more into the Warhammer aspect of it, and you're like, no, I'm good. I don't want to be part of that machine. That machine just grinds up, reuses, and shits back out more machines. And then one day you just find yourself against it, being warped into frickin'... There's no description for how bad it can be. You know this, Agent Q. You know this. Everything that once was good in the Warhammer universe usually, well, unless you're the Emperor, all praise the Emperor, falls into chaos, gets warped by it, gets shit back out thinking that they're the new Emperor, and it's a continuous cycle of bad. You'll be a cog in the machine, all right, or you're gonna be Burger that gets, you know, mutilated within it.
I wonder if they can make our armor in my size.
I wonder if it's... God, how long? Want it back. Yeah, the building update's cool. I do like it. I was hoping for a little more oomph when the new one dropped. There's nothing like, as far as Fallout-wise, redefining. I mean, the new build thing's cool. It's pretty much just, you know, free building. We can do a lot more weird shit with it now. We can build into the side of mountains and shit, which is awesome. I'm happy about that. But if they would have dropped a vehicle or something like that, everybody would have been on a little scooter running around the wasteland. Everybody. So, question for you, Vault Tech. What other games do you play other than Fallout? And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to fix my budget.
The teenage garage. Instead,
To eliminate the budget. I need all the wiring.
I think I just stepped in. Guts out. Disgusting.
It's gonna bug the hell out of me. Because I cannot think of what to get rid of. I mean, I can get rid of the rugs, I guess. Gives accent to the room, though.
This collection is property of the
Farm
Brotherhood.
Simulator. I've not heard that one in a while. I was playing Diablo for a good minute, and then I was highly disappointed with the first class that they dropped, so I stopped. I've been meaning to go back. Which, by the way, I'm going to be going for about 20 more minutes, and then after that, I'm going to be jumping off here. And then I will be back with... I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. Might play another Souls-like, I haven't decided. I kind of want to get Chronos, because it looks really good.
Make sure to pay your respect whenever you come across a fallen brother.
I do really want to figure out what I can get to help out my budget. I could delete that, but that's only going to give me literally one. Or I just delete it. Okay, I got a different idea.
First mutant, now scorched. What is this wasteland coming to?
Oh, you're good. No problem at all. Got lucky with that name, though, being able to get it on all three platforms. When I worked at Walmart, it didn't either.
You will never have hopes of joining the Brotherhood with muscle like that.
It wasn't too bad. Okay. See how many we can actually get. Oh no. I think I almost wanted to snap to the other one.
I wonder if they can make our armor in my size.
Darn, right there. That's where it stops. That worked out a lot better. 3 more pieces. There you go. Mine is 12:15. Yeah, I gotta figure out 3 things to get rid of. Didn't want to, but
They ran away Monday in communication.
much is that flower pot worth? 1. That's what I figured. That's awesome.
Drop and give me 100.
It doesn't look too bad the way it is. Do want those other 2 pieces though. I swear, every time that you know what? Scrap.
Someone needs to
Now we just gotta figure out how to get this last one. You as well. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. And I expect to... I'm going to be following you. Is this going to be the same name that you're going to be running your stream under when you get everything set up? And if so, I'll definitely be following everything. So... Which I'll probably just follow all your pages anyhow.
This camp's defenses leave much to be desired. Are you trying to get your supplies stolen?
Well, I just followed you on Twitch and YouTube for the hell of it. Kick does not want to cooperate with me at the moment.
What's up, Mr. Hades? What's up, buddy? What's up? What's going on? What's wrong? Hi?
Oh, he was just waiting for the other dog. I appreciate it as well. I feel you there. It's gonna be this light. This light's gotta go. Boom, yay, fence is done. Are you two really good to do that right here? Yes. As of right now, I'm actually looking for work as well, so eventually that might change. But right now, I do try to stream once a day. I stream anything from Fallout to... I have a large variety of games that I play, but I love Souls-likes. So you'll see me playing a lot of, like, Night Rain, Wu Chang, but I'm also interested in trying to get Chronos, with the New Dawn, which is a horror survival, so I might be streaming that as well.
But I do not think this
Really, you two?
will do the
Mau Mau.
for you.
Hades. Quit. Chill out. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you.
This is making all that noise.
Right, Hades? Yeah. You. Yeah. Say hello. Hello. Okay.
Later. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes, I'm almost done. Yes.
Oh, quit, both of you. Yes, I will take care of you guys in just a minute. Ow!
That hurt.
Dude. I hope you have a wonderful day, sir. I'm gonna be finishing up here myself.
Yes.
Make sure to drink purified water so do not become
Alright, what am I gonna do here? Last couple of minutes. Oh, you know what? We can at least drink the tea to get that point. Oh, wrong thing. Where are you at? I probably passed it. That's way too much stuff. Oh my god! Dude. I know I'm not crazy. Where'd it go? Really? What the hell? New. There it is. Really could not find it. We're gonna scrap the rest of our stuff. After that, we're probably gonna call it. Use the garage for the scrapping.
Is it too much to ask that you keep things neat and orderly
Oh, I
around
thought I
here?
had more chunk from that. Huh. Well, I guess I don't have any scrap. So with that is actually where I'm going to call it. So, Vault-Tec, thank you so much for hanging out and the follows and the subs. Agent Q, it's always a pleasure. And thanks for dropping in Wicked Monks 3. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, I will be back maybe tonight, but more than likely I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know with what yet. I don't know if it's something that I previously have already started playing or if it'll be something new. I haven't quite decided. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you did, subscribe and follow regardless if you're watching from YouTube or Twitch, and also Kick. And with that, I hope you guys have all wonderful, awesome days and or nights or morning or just a good one in general. With that, thanks for watching. Later, guys. Thanks again.